Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new What If Odegaard card to check out today. So, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'10" with medium work rates, left-footed, 5-star skills with a 3-star weak foot. Now, with him being a medium work rated player, it does make me want to mostly use him as a cam, playing strictly through the middle, right? So, we're going to see what the vibes are with him in those areas, especially since he's got those 5-star skills, which is always super nice to have. He does have the outside foot shot trait to compensate for the fact that he has the 3-star weak foot. Also has the solid player traits as well as the flare trait. In games, he's got 87 acceleration with 84 sprint speed. So for us, we are going to be boosting his pace as well as his shooting as much as possible. If he has aggressive attacking AI very similar to Jack Grealish, it'll definitely be very nice to use him in the cam position. But we're obviously going to be testing that out in game because with the Hunter chemistry style boost on the card, we are going to be boosting his attacking positioning to a 92, finishing to a 94, and shot power to a 91, while also having 88 long shots at 98 volleys with 83 composure. So all of that's definitely going to be very important. This card is a lean body type with the pace being boosted to a 97 for acceleration and a 94 for sprint speed, while giving him some really good dribbling stats. The only thing that's low, and it's just because of how the gameplay kind of plays out in this game, is the 81 reaction. But obviously, in game, I think it'll compensate really well because of the agility, balance, ball control, and dribbling. We're obviously going to be testing this out in game because sometimes it's not always fixed depending on the situation of the gameplay, right? So he still looks like a really cool card to use for sure. He has no defensive stats on his card, but for physical, he does have 89 stamina with 75 aggression. So if you want to use him in the cam position to come back in defense, you could totally do that. But for the sake of this review, we are going to be using him in the cam position for our 3-5-2. We're going to have Heung-min Son, and let's see what we got here. Butragueño, Kulusevski. Okay, so we'll switch Odegaard up top over here to Kulusevski, and then we'll switch Mendy with Kulusevski, if we can actually get there. Just going to take this out real quick. Put Mendy over there where Kulusevski is. I could change a few of these things. Bruno, we just switch with Kulusevski. Yeah, we could do that too. Heung-min Son up top with Kulusevski, and then Odegaard playing the cam position with the instruction of stay forward only. Yeah, okay. Cool. Like I said, it's the strict position I see him being used in. You could potentially use him as a secondary striker as well. Maybe if the opportunity presents itself, we actually try him out there. But like I said, guys, it is a card that I mostly see being played in the cam position. If he has aggressive attacking AI, then he'll definitely be really cool to work with for sure. Okay, guys, let's switch to the 3-5-2. Let's see what the vibes are with this card. He's already playing in the striker position, huh? Okay. Good pass. Good little run right there, too. We'll work the space here in the middle. Oh, man, if I did it first time right there, I actually would have gotten that angle. There's a little bit of movement out of him right there, actually. He's not like a super stagnant player, guys. It's good. I hate when I play players in the cam position and they just don't do anything. Oh, it's so annoying, especially with the way that this game plays out, right? Guys, he contributes to the play nicely, man. He's not stagnant at all. That's really good. I'm gonna force around him right here, actually, to open up the space. There we go. Oh. Those ones are usually pretty hard to control, to be honest, when I'm trying to go backwards. Usually it's like ideal to do like a first-time fake shot backwards just so he can control the ball properly, because left stick dribbling in this game is super sus. He doesn't fully commit that space because somebody else is going to do that at some point. That's cool. Just wanted to try a nice little off-balance strike right there. Good. Comes off the scoop, dribbles really quickly as well. Nice. Nice. Oh, I try to get that finesse shot angle right there. Again, should do a half croquette to kind of get into the space and go for a power strike. Oh, let's go, Odegaard. My boy, well done. The attacking AI in those spaces with your strikers are super questionable. Like, you usually have to use the target lock, which is the L3, R3 click in, so you can make those guys run towards you, but I just want to see what Odegaard can do in that situation. Oh, we get the rage quit, cool. Yeah, so his attacking AI is pretty noticeable. It's not as aggressive as I'd like it to be. I wish he was more like, boom, like really moves into that space like Papu Gomez, but yeah, he's cool so far, man. Rule breakers, Di Maria, huh? Then Depay, Bruno Guimaraes. I give him some props. Like, he's got some stuff working for him, you know? Again, it's another team I'm okay with the back line because of the way that he has the rest of it set up, you know? Actually offers the support right there, too. That's good. Aggressive. Wait for him to come back here. Yeah, you see, it's not generic, guys. That's good. Not generic attacking AI. Generic is like, some people ask me like what generic attacking AI is. It's just guys that offer you like really nothing. Like, they don't really open up the space for you like at all. There's some players that have really good attacking AI like Papu Gomez. And there's players like Odegaard that will do stuff like that, you know? And actually offer you something in the team. Like, I can do this, I'll probably do that run, see? Like, that's what you have to work with, right? Because if I were to make a pass right there in that situation with the Heung-min Son, Heung-min Son's attacking AI is good too. Like, he'll actually go into the middle immediately, so... Oh, I just wanted to wait for that extra pass right there. It was okay. It came off okay. Try to work that extra angle there with Heung-min Son, you know? So over there, I committed him because I want to see how fast... Oh, there he is. Really quick. Work with the space here again. Gonna call him back here. Oh, I called him back really late. I could have actually gone in here. Ball roll touch. Keep going. Yeah. You do have to work with his dribbling a little bit. It's not necessarily the most responsive for sure, but... Let's go. Good play right there. Kulusevski, man, he's a fun card to use, bro. I was actually super happy when I reviewed his card. I was like, wow, like it's pretty cool how much he surprised me. Oh, that moving scoop turn is always a nice thing to have. Good. Angled run again, see? He goes into the middle there too, really quickly. First time. Go back. Yeah, that's like facing away from goal. He's not necessarily going to hit those bad boys that well. Yeah, his dribbling you have to like kind of... Because he does have a sway to him for sure. The sway is definitely there. So you have to like kind of adjust the dribbling according to that. But it's not terrible for sure. It's not terrible. That skill move, man, is so crazy. Just the L1, R1 dash, like... Eugh. The thing about cards like this, guys, is that because five-star skills moves is such a huge deal nowadays, it's always nice to be able to have that with your player, to be able to make them as usable as possible, because five-star skills is just a crazy, crazy thing to have nowadays. Nicely done. We timed the shot cancel there really nicely too. That was good. GG's, GG's. You guys know that point of the game where, like, the player starts to use, like, some sort of pressure tactic and then you just completely breaks your attacking AI? It's my favorite part of the game, bro. Good job, Odegaard. Way to get yourself involved in the play. Alright guys, so final verdict on the Odegaard card. To be honest with you guys, he's actually incredibly usable. I didn't think he was going to be that crazy, to be honest, but he was really fun to use. So with this card on the Hunter chemistry style with the pace and shooting boost, it's definitely a welcome inclusion on the card because of his base card stats for dribbling actually being pretty decent to work with his body type. Now, obviously with gameplay being the way that it is, that's definitely going to influence the way that the card moves across the pitch, but the only thing that I noticed with Odegaard in regards to responsiveness is just the reactions being at an 81. The rest of the stats actually works out really nicely, but then there is also the 83 composure when under pressure where he's a little bit strange from time to time. Is it enough to greatly influence your opinion on the card in regards to having fun with him in your team? Absolutely not. I really enjoyed using him in the cam position. It's very authentic to use a card like this because he does have the 5-star skills to be able to compensate for dribbling, sometimes not necessarily being up to par. You know, the moving scoop turn, the fake Rabona and then that into the croqueta, stuff like that is always really fun to work with. It's always very important to work with strikers that also have very good attacking AI. You know, players like Kulusevski is nice to use. Heung-min Son is really nice to use in the striker position. But obviously, if you're using players like Mbappe up there, definitely super ideal. But, you know, with a card like this existing in a 4-5-1, if anybody is an Arsenal fan, they wanted to get a nice little link with him and Saka in the team, maybe line up in like a, I would say like a 3-5-2 with Saka playing at striker, maybe in the right mid, and then Odegaard as a cam. It's definitely like a really cool, authentic feel. He's not necessarily full meta, guys, obviously, but I did have fun with him. It's just the dribbling that's a little bit off with the card, and I do wish that his attacking AI was more aggressive. You know, somewhat similar to the Papu Gomez card. Like Gomez is just like boom, 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 boom everywhere, right? So he's definitely not as aggressive as the what's it called? He's not as aggressive as the Jack Grealish Team of the Year card. Like, Jack Grealish is just bulleting forward. The same thing with the Moments Forsberg card. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. By the ways, guys, remember that it's a what-if promo, right? And if, you know, if they get upgraded and he gets upgraded in those dribbling stats, this card's really saucy to use, man. So it's a pretty cool card that they released, man.